We'll start this video off with one of the most powerful decks last meta, P.E.K.K.A. Hut Flying Machine. You just gotta use your annoying cards to bait out spells, then focus on spamming the cards your opponent doesn't use their spells on. Either stack Huts for Spear Goblin spam, stack Flying Machines for insane DPS value, or stack Zapsters to prevent your opponent pushing into lanes. Use this value from these troops to spam and then punish your Royal Ghost and Miner to take the towers. Zapsters really made this deck because of their value and their poison bait aspect. One interesting deck idea with Hunter is to use it in Expo, but in place of something like Tesla. Play it like a normal Expo deck, but try to work the Hunter in front of your Expo to destroy all tanks. Have guards or Ice Golem protect him whilst he attacks in front of the Expo. Also, don't be afraid to use him on defense looking for a counter push. One extended Expo lock-on will win you the game. After, you can turtle up for defense. Bridgeman is like my favorite deck type, so when it incorporates Magic Archer, it is a sexy deck. Use all of your troops except Magic Archer to defend and counter push. Then be adding Ghosts, Dark Princes, and Battle Rams to these counter-attacking units. Try to use your spells offensively for that chip damage, but also chip with your Magic Archer. He's almost like a win condition in himself, and your counter-attacking units are just setting him up to be chipping through defending troops. Eventually this damage will add up to take a tower, so I sort of kinda had to make up this deck because Barbarrel it essentially just sucks. It's generic zap bait, but using Barbarrel as a sort of secondary tank and secondary spell. After baiting out a zap, push with Mine and a Swarm card. Barbarrel here acts as another small spell, so if an Inferno Dragon or something is burning down your Mega Knight, you can zap that and then use your Barbarrel on a gang for example. When pushing in, you can use the Barbarrel underneath a Skeleton Barrel to add a tank, and for value possibly. Once the Skeleton Barrel pops, the Barb underneath will tank for all 7 skeletons. Finally, we'll end on the current best deck, Rascals Mortar Bait. My first tip here is to just sort of be annoying, basically. Bait out spells and try and use Rascals on defense afterwards because their DPS is insane. Now you can use Mortar or Miner in tandem with the boy and girls to make a solid push. With Miner, the girls will damage whilst the boy tanks. With Mortar, the boy will tank whilst the girls support. You're basically just trying to spam Rascals because they're OP as hell right now. So yeah, those are my top 5 new card best decks, if that's even English. There'll be another poll now where you can go vote on which deck you believe is best in this video. Next up, here's another comment which I may or may not have been forgetting to do. Anyway, Dream Visions ask on the Valkyrie video, how much time do you actually need for one video? Now I see this question a little bit, so I thought I'd put it in a video to actually answer it. My process is broken down into 4 steps, and I usually do 1 per day with my normal lifey tasks as well. First I script, which takes like 1 to 2 hours, then I'll record the audio, which takes like an hour itself. Next we'll be recording clips, which takes about an hour. The lengthy part is like really all of the editing. I've only been editing since January, so it takes me a little while. The first step is to trim all of the clips to size, which takes another hour or so. Then I have to put it all into place into the video. Generally, videos take about 1 hour to edit for every minute the end product lasts. So a 4-minute video will take me 4 hours to edit, for example. Anyway, yeah, that's how I do videos. Shout out to Green Visions, and to be fair, all of my subs. Why not, you know, become one of them whilst you're here? But apart from that, boys, peace.